Hey cuties! Mwah! So today I'm going to be doing a 50 random facts about me video. If you guys want more of these in the future, hit the thumbs up so I know you like it, and here you go. My first job was working at Value Village and I loved it. I was born May 17th, 1990. I had a perm when I was in elementary school. Yikes. I am 33 years old. I have Hello Kitty tattooed on me. She's right here. Peekaboo. My Uber rating is a 4.83. Is that good? Is that bad? It is what it is. So I was born with my cervix flipped inside out. It is totally fine. It is safe. I can have children if I choose according to my doctors, but getting a pap test is very painful because they're scraping the sensitive area that's supposed to be inside. So mine's turned outside, so it's very sensitive and I bleed every time. I know all of the words to Superbad, Dumb and Dumber, and Step Brothers word for word from starting to end. Kind of embarrassing. I hate being called Sam. It's one of my #1 pet peeves. I hate it. My name is Samantha. I call myself Samantha. The only time I've called myself Sam was like years ago when I would go to Starbucks and I wanted just my drink really quick, so I'd be like, just write Sam. That's the only time. I don't mind being called like Sammy. Some people call me Barbie. Even if you call me PiinkSparkles in real life, I wouldn't care, but I hate being called Sam. Some of my friends still call me Sam, and some people online, it's whatever, because my name's Samantha. I love my name so much. I think it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's the name my parents gave to me. It's literally my dad's name. My dad's middle name is Samuel, so that's why my name's Samantha. So when people just choose to shorten my name for me, it is such an it's like my most irritating thing in my entire life. When people say, hey Sam, I usually reply with Antha, or I just don't reply at all, or one of my friends will be like, her name is Samantha, because they know that I don't like it so much. Anyways, this is probably the longest fact because I f***ing hate it. I love doing shots, but 90% of the time, always have to plug my nose. When I do shots, So I'm actually a really good driver. I barely have any points off of my license. The only thing about me is I hate parking. I hate parking with a passion. Parking can leave my life. I get anxiety. I park at the end of the frickin' parking lot and walk. My legs will take me there. My parking skills will not. Some people have a fear called trypophobia. I am so sorry if you deal with and struggle with that. However, I have what I feel like is the exact opposite of that. I don't know what it's called or if it's called anything. I get like these random cravings to look up. If you don't know what it is, it's the fear of holes, trypophobia. I get like a random craving to look up like images or skin or something that's like covered in holes, a desert or a wall or a leaf or a human body part, or I don't know, like I just love looking at like millions of little holes all together. It like gives me tingles in my body. I'm probably a psycho. Is anyone the same on me as this? Please let me know. The #1 alcohol that I've had the worst experience with is lemon gin. Never again. I low-key was taking a sip out of the bottle and all of our friends were passing the bottle around and I gagged, spit up into the bottle, and then was like, don't tell anyone. There was only like this much left though, and my one friend saw me and he laughed, and now it's our inside joke. I literally dumped it down the sink because I bought it anyway and there was only like this much left, but we laugh about it and we only know, but now everyone knows. I still use a GPS to get around in the city that I've basically lived in my whole life.
Starting route to home.
Here we go. I always have disposable cameras on standby for memories, random selfies, people in my life, special occasions. It's so fun to actually have a physical copy of your memories and be like, what the heck? I have 2 hairless cats, 1 hairy cat, and 2 dogs. One of the dogs being my boyfriend's dog, but he's still part of the family. In 2009, me and my mom got breast implants together, and that was my very first plastic surgery I ever had. Goals. I was born in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Canada, right in the middle of Canada, the province that literally is shaped like this. I was the one who actually chose my brother's name when he was born. There were 2 names, Tommy and Derek, that my parents picked out. I don't know why each of them. You gotta ask them. But they put both of them, wrote them down on a piece of paper in the hospital. I remember this so vividly, and then put them in a hat, and I literally tried to cheat and pick out Tommy because I loved Rugrats so much. I think maybe that's why they got that from there. I don't know. But I literally tried to cheat and look and get the one that said Tommy, and when I pulled it out, opened it up, it was Derek. So that's why my brother's name is Derek and not Tommy. I was part of an anti-bullying group in high school, and we traveled around to different elementary schools and talked about the importance of not bullying and anti-bullying, putting out resources. It was kind of cringy low-key because we did like skits, but it was good for the grand scheme of things. Whenever I get fast food, I always order an iced water, just a cup of water, or I'll just get a water bottle. Skinny. I met Vanilla Ice in a VIP meet and greet, and my mom got so blackout drunk at the concert beforehand, and the meet and greet was after the show, so she was like throwing up peace signs and being like, what up? And like hugging him, and she's like, oh, you should like date my daughter. It was one of the most funniest, iconic experiences. My mom was low-key trying to like put up like a love connection, but he thought it was hilarious. He was like, you're just a little bopping bundle of joy, and he was like thinking it was so funny, but his security didn't. Whenever I'm on a road trip as a passenger, I always have to do this. It's gonna be hard to explain, but if there's two like telephone poles or trees or anything that's like sticking straight up out of the ground, road signs, construction signs, anything like that. Okay, there's a pole here and a pole here. I have to like tap my foot as soon as we come up to the first one like this, or my toe, and then in the middle I try to time it perfectly to go in the middle, and then the next telephone pole. Or if there's like another street sign or a big tree like right off to the side, I like try to find that in the distance, and I like tap my foot at it in the middle of that one and the next one and then the other one, and I just keep going. I have to like tap my foot, and it's something that I do and nobody notices. It's just something that I'm always just like, I don't know what that is. I get turned on by Beetlejuice. Always have since I first watched the movie. I'm just gonna say that. I had to ask my mom about it. When I first watched the movie, like, what is going on to my body? Like, I, like, this person on the screen right now, like, I'm like, I have always just had this, like, fascination with Beetlejuice. When I go to a public washroom and I see the toilet paper here, I always take off the first little bit there because I don't know when people are what they did with their hands, and then they just ripped it off, or what they left for residue. So I always just take the second bit that's on there. Sorry, that was confusing. People make fun of my butt all the time. I've heard it all. However, I truly love my butt. I'm in love with my butt. I just love it. I see it every day in the mirror and I'm like, ah! I hype myself up. I'm like, girl butt. This is what I have truly wanted. I've wanted a huge over-the-top butt that people are like, I love. And that's so important, is just to embrace the body that you're in, whether it's modified, whether you chose to have it, whether it's natural, whether you can't control something, doesn't matter. You guys are all beautiful in your own way, no matter how you do your makeup, no matter how your butt looks, your nose looks, whatever style you have, you're beautiful, and embrace whatever you have. So I actually gave birth to Shugsy. He is my son. I carried him for 9 months and gave birth to him. It's a crazy story, but it really happened. My favorite way to eat plain chips is with ketchup. And I'm not really a ketchup girly. I put ketchup on probably under 5 things. So one of my good friends taught me this hack and I was like, ew. But then I tried it and it's literally, it's like crispy fries with ketchup. Seriously, don't knock it till you try it. You guys already know this. My nails are always like falling off, lifting, breaking. This one's lifting right now. I don't know if it's what I use, like soaps, lotions, chemicals, dishwashing stuff, my body, my makeup, my chemistry, my nail beds. Your nail beds suck. Or maybe it's me being too rough, or maybe my nails are too long. I don't know what it is, but my nails are constantly like falling off. And I know it's not the nail techs I go to, because this has been happening since I was a teenager and had them like literally like this short. It's just something that's a fact of me. I just feel like I'm not meant to have nails, but it's not gonna stop me just because they keep falling off. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm not gonna get them. I'm gonna get them even longer and even more stuff put on them. Keep doing you. I hate watching coming up next on TV shows. I usually will like turn off the TV, mute it, or plug my ears even. I'm so dramatic. Switch the channel, do anything, fast forward it if I can. Because why do you want to see everything that's coming up in a short little thing? Because then why watch what's gonna happen? Because you already know like the highlights. Like, no thanks. I've actually been very jealous my whole life of people that have naturally blue eyes. I've always wanted blue eyes my whole life since I was a child, and I've actually considered getting eye color changing surgery. I want blue eye. I do not like Disney movies. I have tried watching them. I'm just like not a fan of them. Most people are surprised when they hear that, but I'm a horror movie girl, but I love Disney movie characters, and I've been to Disneyland, love it. I love the vibe of it, but just sitting and watching a movie, it's just not for me. I have had a total of 5 plastic surgery procedures in my whole life. I have had 2 BBLs, 2 boob jobs, and 1 chin liposuction to give myself a skinny neck. I could eat shrimp every single day and never get bored of it. Messy shrimp lettuce wrap. So I've tried Mary Jane in different strains, brands, methods, and honestly, it's just not for me. It's not something that I enjoy. It's not something that relaxes me or that I like. I don't like the feeling of it at all, but I'm absolutely the opposite of a hater of people that do it. I'm like, if you like it, if it's something that helps you, if you like it, I'm all for it. I'm never like, you don't do that around me. I don't really care. It's just, don't offer it to me. I don't like it. It's not something I like. Give me a shot. Like, go hard. I support you, woo, but not for me. I flip back and forth all the time about wanting kids, not wanting kids, one day wanting kids, don't know if I want kids, don't want kids, do want kids, want triplets, want a family. I can't make up my mind, can't make up my decision or anything like that. It's always something new every month or every year or every age. I just can't make up my mind. I don't know. It's a big question mark. I have bought and owned 2 houses in my life so far. The food that I hate the worst in this world is sausage.
You want some?
I am a Taurus. The thing that I find most attractive in somebody and gravitate towards the most is messed up or crooked or missing or broken teeth. I know how to cross stitch. Here are just a few I've made. I absolutely refused to play any Call of Duty that wasn't Black Ops for whatever reason. I have no idea why. For years, until my boyfriend was like, Modern Warfare 3 just came out and I'm sick of just playing Black Ops, so I'm downloading it. And I didn't want to be alone, so I jumped on the bandwagon with him. And I'm so glad I did. I hate change. Hi, Taurus. So when I sit on the floor, I usually sit like this. And I've done that since a kid. I don't know if it has to do with me having a dislocated hip when I was born, but I always just naturally sit like this, and sometimes it creeps people out. My favorite fruit is an avocado. I will always contribute Fall Out Boy and Panic at the Disco for single-handedly saving my life as a teenager with their music. I hate anything grape flavored, like artificial grape flavored. I cannot smell it or taste it. It's so disgusting. I literally have childhood trauma because when I was a child, my parents accidentally gave me expired grape medicine that was expired for like years, and my dad's like, it can't be that bad, because I would cry as a child whenever I would get sick because I knew I would have to have that dreaded ass grape expired moldy ass medicine, and my dad's like, can't be that bad, and I was like, literally try it. He tried it and puked. He puked in the toilet, and he's like, what the heck? And then he looked at it, he's like, oh my god, this is so expired. So even though I was a child, I still have that engraved, and I'm like, can't do great. I am diagnosed with hemiplegic migraines, and I've had them since I was a kid, and I will have symptoms like blurry vision to the point where I'm blind in most part of my vision. My fingertips will go numb. I won't even be able to feel stuff I'm holding in my hands. My balance is off. I'm very confused. Sometimes my speech is impaired. I'm blah, 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 talk like that. And it's a pounding, pounding, pounding migraine. Google more if you want to know more info, but it happens very rare, which I'm thankful for. But when it happens, it happens. Dipping sandwiches in soup turns my stomach. The sound, the texture, can't do it. Bye. My all-time favorite song is Crooked Smile by J. Cole, which is ironic because it's the only song I like by him. No shade to J. Cole, it's just not really my style of music, but that song I could listen to on repeat all day. If you've never heard it, go listen to it. Listen to the lyrics, watch the official music video. The lyrics are just amazing and they really speak to me. My favorite NHL team is the Pittsburgh Penguins. Woo! I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you guys want more of these in the future, different 50 facts, hit the thumbs up and I will do another one. Bye! Mwah!